Hi y'all, I'm Melody and welcome to my channel where I discuss fragrances. Today I want to talk about the new releases for 2022 that I am most excited about. So let's get started. So here I have a list of 5 fragrances that I'm really interested in testing out. I don't exactly know when they are to be released, but on Fragrantica they have these as all new releases coming out sometime soon. So I have them in order of least excited to most excited. The first one that I saw was Interdit Nocturnal Jasmine. I really love the Interdit line, but this one has me hesitating a little bit. The main accords on Fragrantica are patchouli, white floral, woody, earthy, warm, spicy, aromatic, and balsamic. The notes are Indian jasmine, vetiver, and patchouli, and I struggle a lot with patchouli and vetiver. Both of those notes I've had problems with in the past, so I'm not so sure if I'll like this one, but I've loved all of the rest in that line, so I still want to give it a try. Next on the list I have Guerlain's Cherry Blossom Millésime. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I know in French it means vintage. So the main accords are floral, fresh, musky, white floral, and green. Top notes of green tea and bergamot, middle notes of cherry blossom, lilac, and jasmine, and base notes of white musk. I really love the smell of cherry blossom, and I also really love the smell of lilac, so I'm really looking forward to giving this a shot. I don't know that there are many fragrances that I've tried with green tea. I know that Flower Bomb has a tea note in it, so I am looking forward to seeing this fragrance. I also think that the bottle for this one looks very pretty, so that's one that is on my list to try out. So next on my list is Burberry Her EDT. I love the original Burberry Her as well as the Intense, and I've enjoyed the London Dream, and I thought that the Blossom was okay as well. So I'm really interested to see what this one will smell like. The main accords are fruity, rose, floral, sweet, fresh, soft, spicy, woody, and musky. The top notes are pear, black currant, strawberry, and pink pepper. Middle notes of rose, peony, lily of the valley, and honeysuckle. Base notes of musk and cedar. I didn't really pay much attention to pear in fragrances, but lately I've been noticing that I am drawn to a lot of fragrances with pear, so I'm really curious how that's going to smell. I'm not a big fan of blackcurrant in many fragrances. I do struggle with that note, as well as pink pepper, but I really love the strawberry in Burberry Her, and I also really like honeysuckle, so I also like that they're adding a woody touch in the base, so this is one that I'm really looking forward to testing. Next on my list is Cacharel's Yes I Am Delicious. The main accords are white floral, warm spicy citrus, cocoa, sweet, and aromatic. The top notes are green mandarin, cardamom, middle notes of jasmine, orange blossom, and milk chocolate. Base notes of cocoa, hazelnut, and sandalwood. So I saw those notes and immediately Hugo Boss Private Accord came to mind. That fragrance has been really hyped here on YouTube, but a lot of people love the scent and say it performs terribly, so it's been in and out of my cart at least a dozen times. I really want to try that fragrance, but I don't want to spend a lot of money on a fragrance that is just a terrible performer. So when I saw these notes, I thought this could be a good sign. I really like the original Yes I Am, and so I think it performs pretty well. I think this might be similar to Hugo Boss's Private Accord. It appears to have that like orange chocolate sort of fragrance that reminds people of those chocolate covered oranges that people get during the holidays. Because when I had heard that about the Private Accord, it really intrigued me. I really love those little treats, so I wanted it, but I'm hoping for something that just performs better. So this one I'm really anxious to try out. And lastly on my list is Nuit Tresor Intense. I've not tried any of the Nuit Tresor line. I've had a hard time coming across them to test them myself, but I am really interested in this one primarily because the main accords are almond, nutty, cherry, sweet, rose, fruity, and floral. The top notes are sour cherry and almond milk, middle notes of damask rose, and base notes are woody notes. My two favorite notes are cherry and almond. I love those in many combinations. So I'm really looking forward to trying this one out. I'm a little apprehensive of the sour cherry. I tend to like other kind of cherries and not so much the sour cherry, but I'm really intrigued by the almond milk. Another fragrance that has almond milk as opposed to almond is Marc Jacobs Perfect. I'm just really excited to try this out. Hopefully I can find it near me. I've considered blind buying the other ones because I've heard such great things about them, but I'm not really into blind buying, especially if it costs quite a bit. So this one I might consider blind buying if I have to, just because I love the scent of almond and I also really love cherry. So this might be one that I'd be willing to blind buy if I can't find it in stores near me. I don't know about you. I've heard a lot of people have no trouble going to like a Macy's or a Dillard's and trying out the Nuit Tresor line. I can't find them anywhere. I was at one store and I was able to find, I believe it was the Tresor Nude, but I didn't particularly love that one. But that's the only one that I've ever found in stores that had a tester bottle. So is it one that's harder to come by? I would love to hear that down below if you have had any luck finding those anywhere and where it would be that I could test some of those out. So and these are just some of the fragrances that I'm looking forward to that should be coming out here shortly. And I'm always kind of on the hunt looking to see what else is coming out to test out, and just kind of getting my nose on more fragrances, getting accustomed to different notes and things. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a like, and if you've enjoyed, I would love it if you would subscribe. I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.